On hole number 1, we will gonna go with no moving target using our extra mile level 6 plus. Place 4.5 topspin and 2 right spin. If you do have an extra mile level 8, I would suggest you use 5.1 topspin because you're not gonna have to push up the 1 ring or 5 yards after doing the adjustment. But in just to show that we can get to 400 yards or over, even if we have just 4.5 topspin, I'm gonna go, even if I have extra mile level 9, I'm gonna go and push up 5 yards. If I have an extra mile level 6 and 7, I'm gonna be having push up 7 yards, and extra mile level 8 will gonna be 6 yards. After that, we're gonna go with full overpower. It's gonna be a slower needle. The adjustment here, it's max plus 10 P3. Like I said previously, we are willing to get over 400 yards here, but I think also 398 will gonna be in the target range. For our approach shot, we will gonna need a Guardian level 6 because we're gonna need full backspin. I'm gonna perform a pin check, and after that, we're gonna apply full backspin, and I'm gonna say 0.9 right spin because I want you to have the full backspin over there, and as much as you can go with full backspin. You see that second bounce is just at the beginning of the dark green square in the center of that dark green row, 2 green squares short of the hole. The elevation here, it's pin check plus 10% P3, and we're gonna have wind angle tweaks. Well, not wind angle tweaks, wind strength tweaks. For up to 6.5 miles an hour, you don't need to do any kind of tweaks, but if you have over 6.5 miles an hour, you're gonna go with underpower. So 6.5 to 6.9, we're gonna require 1 click of underpower, and if you have from 7 to 7.5, we're gonna have 2 clicks of underpower. Here we were having over 7 miles an hour, and we did 2 clicks of underpower. This resulted into an eagle on hole number 1. Good luck. On hole number 2, we're gonna go with the sniper. You can use a navigator. I think you can use also a basic ball if you really want to. We're gonna place the red ring by the rough with the second bounce in the center of the fairway, and then we're gonna apply the spins. The spins are gonna be 1.5 topspin, and we will gonna adjust here 1 to 1 minus 0.2 always. It's a mid plus 10% P1 using sniper 10 numbers if you want to have a wind app. But it's also easy to do 1 to 1 minus 0.2, which will gonna be always the same. After adjusting, make sure to center your ball and try to hit perfect. A slight grade left, we're gonna miss the hole just a bit short, and on the right side, a slight grade right might actually still drop closer to the left side of the hole. Perfect, we're gonna always come in on the right side, but we have to, pick one grade that will gonna most drop and one will not gonna drop. This is how we are gonna play this hole with a nice and consistent funnel. Good luck. On hole number 3, we have a terrible wind. This hole most likely we're gonna get the eagle and run regardless of the wind condition. In this kind of wind, we're gonna start with the inner ring by the rough at plus 0 yard mark for extra mile level 9. And here we went with 4.5 topspin and 3 left spin. If you do have a Kingslayer, I do recommend you using that and add 4 side spin instead. Also, here I'm playing with just 0.7 ball of flat curl. But if you have an extra mile level 7 plus, you're gonna have more than that. Use as much as you can. Just before circle drop overpower, we're adjusting here max plus 10 P3. We're doing just like this, just to see if an extra mile level 6 will gonna be fine, but it will gonna be fine. Also, it's a slight grade left safe. Slight grade right will gonna be always into the rough and will gonna be in trouble. That's why I'm suggesting you to go with more curl and also add 1 bar more side spin for in case you have a Kingslayer. Definitely recommending you using that. For the second shot, we will gonna try to go with a big dog shot. I'm going with max topspin and as much side spin as we can, but I do recommend you go with more side spin than topspin. I went with just 2 over here. You need to have your tip of the ball guide going on that dark small patch of the rough there. I'm on the right side of it. I prefer to be on the left side of that. So favor side spin, then top spin over here. After doing the adjustment, make sure that you have at full stretch your red ring by the rough in case you're hitting a great left. We're going here with, we should go here with max left curl as well and max overpower. And it's all gonna bring us into wedge range. And this is gonna be easily getting in because from this point we will gonna have a nice tailwind. For the wedge shot, we will gonna play either the rapier rule with no spin, either the endbringer rule with no spin, or my rapier rule with full top spin. Here I was about 75% slider, so we're gonna divide that by 2, and you're gonna find that you're gonna be about 38% slider with 20% downhill. After placing the spin, make sure that your tip of the ball guide reaches the end of the hole, and then adjust your rings. After doing the adjustment, make sure to center it and hit perfect. Slide grades in higher level rapiers or higher level endbringers all gonna be safe. Getting a perfect, we're gonna ensure that we're gonna get on this hole free. Terrible and long hole, very boring if you ask me. A nice eagle. This will gonna be getting us, you know, some players will not gonna get this eagle, and we're always gonna try to get it as easy as we can. Good luck. On hole number 4, we're gonna go with the sniper, and I strongly suggest you go with the navigator. Place hard for backspin and 1 right spin, and then your tip of the ball guide will gonna be 1 green square short of the hole, and at the intersection between the light and the dark green row, just right of the hole. On that little corner. The adjustment here, it's max plus 45 P1, and if your adjustment is over 9 rings, always pull the rings. If your adjustment is less than 9 rings, always push your rings, because otherwise you're gonna have the bunker over there and it's kind of glitchy, and it's hard to actually adjust properly. After doing that, center your ball and hit perfect. It will not gonna be a tough one. The toughest thing to do is actually to adjust properly your rings. Hit perfect and you're gonna have a chance to get a drop. Good luck. On hole number 5, we don't have enough tailwind to go successfully every single time on the island over there. So we're gonna go with double guardian shot. At maximum P5 rest, place the blue ring by the rough, and then we're gonna adjust here max plus 10 P3. After doing the adjustment, center the ball as best as you can and try to hit perfect. Slide grades are fine, but try not to hit them. It's slide grade right will be fine. Slide grade left is gonna be very close to the rough on the left side. Hitting perfect, we're gonna get into a nice distance over here, and we're gonna be able to reach with the guardian for the second shot. For the approach, we're gonna go at with maximum backspin and 1 left spin, and at full stretch we're gonna use the place where it's actually the closest point for our rough line. So if you do have at maximum P5 stretch, if you have the red ring over, you do not have to push up anything. If you're having the yellow ring by the rough at maximum stretch, I suggest you push up 1 ring, and if you're close, like in the bullseye, push up 2 rings, and so on. Because otherwise you're gonna risk to come in short. We don't want to get short in here. It's not gonna be dropped. This one, it's just gonna be laying up for easy either wedge, either a putter over here. Regardless of where you are on this fairway, the putter will not gonna be like shaking, so you're just another perfect way for getting an eagle on this boring par 5 with this crosswind. Hope we have better winds on the opening round, but this will gonna just be eagle and run for this par 5. Good luck. Here we're gonna go with extra mile and a Titan. We're gonna place the blue ring as reference on the left side at double plus 4-yard mark for extra mile level 9. Gonna be double plus 5-yard mark for extra mile level 8 and double plus 7-yard mark for extra mile level 6 and 7. The rings will gonna be a bit different depending on your club level, but it'll gonna be fine. We're adjusting here max plus 15% be free, and after doing the adjustment, we're gonna go with full overpower. Also remember to place your spins, which will gonna be 4.2 top spin together with 2 right spin. No curl was added here. We're gonna go with full OP slower needle. The needle will not gonna shake at all, and we're gonna try to hit perfect. We're going for this rollout over here, and we're gonna be always around 390 yards. After doing that, we will gonna preset our slider to 54% slider. All gonna be around there. Place 2 right spin with 4.5 top spin, and we're gonna place the ball guide. If you have a glide level 8 and 9, the ball guide will gonna be through the hole about 1.5 green squares. If you're having a Goliath level 6 or 7, you're gonna have it at the hole. After finding your landing spot, we're adjusting here 0% elevation, like I said, presetting our slider to 54%, and that will gonna be for 390 yards drive. Center the ball, hit perfect. We're gonna have a high drop rate if everything is pointing fine. Rolling nice, going towards the hole, and hits the pin on its way down. Good luck. On hole number 7, we are going with our sniper. I'm gonna place the white ring by the rough and by the bunker over there, and then we're gonna adjust here 1-to-1. The spins will always gonna be the same. We're gonna be 3.5 top spin and 3 left spin. Use a kingmaker because you have some lines that will gonna help you. If you have a central line as a grid, gonna help you with the amount of curl that it needs to be using. We're always gonna adjust here 1-to-1, so 6 miles an hour wind. We're gonna adjust 6 rings, and you see that white line. I'm just placing the central line on that white line, and then try to hit perfect. You also have a gray line and a dark line over there. You're gonna have to use those in case you have different wind angles. This was the red wind angle. This was the most headwind. The other ones we're gonna actually need more curl to actually get into the hole. Good luck. Welcome to hole number 8. Here we're gonna use a Zerk and an extra mile. I'm gonna apply 2.5 top spin and 2 right spin. Make sure you're basically going into the center of that island over there at max stretch, and we're gonna actually adapt the top spin depending on the wind strength. If we have low wind, we're gonna go with 2.5, and we're gonna gradually decrease the top spin until 2.1, where we're gonna have 2.1 at 8.5 miles an hour. We're gonna adjust here max plus 10 P5, and if you have an extra mile level 8, you're gonna have to push up 1 yard. Extra mile level 6 and 7, we're gonna have to push up 3 yards. Go with outer wall and then full overpower. It's gonna be a lower, less shakier needle. Hitting perfect. We're gonna get close to the rough over here, but not in it. We are looking to get anything close to 400-yard mark. This will gonna give us a nice grizzly approach. For the approach shot, we will going to use our drive distance. So make sure you note that down and check how much you're gonna have to adjust for the approach. Go with 1 backspin and 0.5 left spin. You'll see that the ball guide, it's actually very straight. Leave the tip of the ball guide if you have a grizzly level 7 plus 1 green square short of the hole. If you have a lower level grizzly, you're gonna be focusing on the third bounce because you're not gonna have the end of that tip going toward the hole. We're adjusting here 20% P3 from your slider. At 400-yard mark, we're gonna be exactly mid distance. center the ball, hit perfect, and you're gonna have a chance to drop this par 4 for a nice eagle. Good luck. On hole number 9, we're gonna start with rock level 7+. For all the rocks, level 7+, we're gonna be with a white ring by the rough at maximum P3 rest. Apply 3.8, 3.7, 3.8 topspin together with 2 left spin, except if you have a rock level 7, that one will gonna require you 2.5 clicks, 2.5 bars of left spin. Adjust max plus 15 P3, and then we will gonna push up 3 yards for rock level 9, 4 yards for rock level 8, and up to max distance for rock level 7. Use max curl and circle drop OP, and try to hit this one perfect. Because hitting a great right, we might actually get a glitch roll and go into the rough. A perfect was always safe over here, and in case you hit a great right, you're not gonna have enough side spin to actually get the next shot. For the approach, we're gonna do a fringe check where fringe meets fairway, or a fringe check where fringe meets nice on, depending on where do you have the plus numbers. For example, I was having fringe meets nice on plus numbers, +2 over there, we're gonna be minus 0.1 from my adjustment. We're gonna start with setting our slider to 82%. Careful using our Grizzly 9. If you don't have a Grizzly 9 or you don't have it in the app, use the table that it's provided with the notes, because those are Grizzly level 9 numbers. Make sure you have about 1.5 to 2 green squares before reaching the fairway over there, because we are adjusting here into a higher position. The ball guide, as you saw, it's short and favoring the right side of the pin. We're adjusting here fringe check plus 5% P3, and if you hit this one perfect, you have a very good chance to end it with an albatross. This will gonna help you boost your tiebreaker into the opening round and making easier to qualify for the weekend round. Good luck, and let me know how we did our shots.